have taken their precious time to come and listen to us and to gather from us what we have called the main four. So my name is Harun Macharia. I'm a very excited member of this opportunity that we're about to introduce to you. And I am married to Damaris, who we do the business together. And God has blessed us with kids. And I do this business part-time because I am a marketer by profession. I deal in motor vehicle, import of motor vehicles. So I'm in this part-time and I've seen great rewards from this. So when we are talking about it, I know it is going to be a benefit to each and every one of us. So without wasting much time, I want to take us through to the presentation because tonight we are privileged to have a guest who is going to grace our meeting. And I want to give our precious time to do that. So if you allow me to share my screen, I'll be doing that to enable us to know exactly where we are. And once you see my screen, you can confirm that you're able to see it. Thank you. So we are in here because we are on a mission to help our people build their own businesses and realize financial freedom as they travel the world and enjoy a better lifestyle. That one you can only do when you know how to handle your money. And money, we say that economy is actually being abused now. Everyone is cursing the economy today. But I want to tell you that your income is directly related to your philosophy, not the income. So you better know exactly how you are handling your money issues so that you can be able to not curse what is not supposed to be cursed. So in here, we are going to talk about several things, of which one is health. The other one we're going to talk about is wealth, how to generate wealth, and also how to enjoy a lifestyle. And when you're talking about that, we don't want to forget that your health is your greatest wealth. And when you're talking about health, you're touching about three major things, which is diet, your rest, and the exercises. So, but today I want us to touch majorly on the way we do our diet. And we have a recommendation from World Health Organization, who we partner with in this, and they have given us a wellness triangle that we should observe very strictly. On the lower part of that, we are supposed to do a lot of physical exercises and weight management. Then we do a lot of whole grains. Those are the unrefined grains. And then as you go up, you're seeing that the pyramid or the triangle is narrowing down. But down here, we are touching on the major ones because fruits and vegetables are very major. So we are supposed to eat between 5 to 9 differently colored fruits in a day. Not just one type of fruit, 10 of them or thereabout, differently colored. As you go up, you see the proteins, you reduce on the proteins and majorly on the red meat. The red meat, if you have to take in a day, you take about 20 grams, but the others, the legumes and the white meat, you need them for your bodybuilding. Then we have the fats and sugars. You are supposed to take about 2 teaspoonfuls of sugar in a day, and very little fats. But if we visit what we are doing today in our normal day-to-day activity, we find that we are eating just like this sister of ours here, who is taking a lot of fats and sugars, a lot of protein. If you look at whatever she has on the table there, and she's not taking a lot of fruits and vegetables. And the whole grains, they are taken now for granted. What we have neglected completely is our physical exercises, which is leading us to being overweight. And that's where we talk about obesity. And when you touch this, you see that it has now inverted our triangle. Now we have the unhealthy wellness triangle, which is very dangerous. And it leads us to something we call chronic illnesses or the chronic diseases, lifestyle diseases, which are heart diseases, cancer, diabetes, stroke, chronic respiratory diseases. And in that, we have the asthmas, we have the tuberculosis, we have the corona, and then obesity. But it is time now to reverse this trend because we have we have hope in this gentleman who came up with a solution. Jerry Brasfield was born with asthma, and he suffered in his early years. But when he was turning 19, the mother was recommended to use natural remedies, and he was able to recover from asthma. And in that, he saw a dream. And in 1958, he started this company we call Neorive in the United States of America. In 1971, this came to Africa through South Africa. In 1996, it came to Kenya. And today, for our guests, if you have heard this for the first time, or you're hearing it for the first time, it has come to you. It has spread to 57 different countries in the world. And you can see for sure this company has been there for long. Why has it stayed this long without going down? And it's not even intending to go down soon, because we have very strong values. Our values, one of which is absolute integrity, works because we tell people what exactly we mean and what exactly we offer. Then people are number one. You cannot do anything if you're not doing it with the people. People are value. People are your assets. So then we have the products that work. And the products work because we have a scientific advisory board that has come in to help us to formulate these products and research for them. And it's read by very renowned scientists in the world who are helping us to do research, and a thorough one for that matter. So they make sure that these products are natural, but scientifically backed. Then we have the other value is that it is an equal opportunity for all. We don't matter, it doesn't matter where you come from. As long as you are an honest person, you're going to do this opportunity honestly, and you are a person who is over 18 years old, we are going to put you on board. It doesn't give you a limit of the years. It doesn't retire you. It is you to retire at your own will. Then it has a long-range vision. You can see it has been there for over 60 years, and it's going to even stay for longer. So the solution that we have for us, because we have seen we have dietary gaps that we have, or we get every single day, is that for physical exercises, that one I'm going to press you because it's you who is going to do it. I cannot work out and hand it over to you. Then for whole grains, we have TNN. TNN is a wonderful product. It works on the cellular level. It helps our cells to be energetic. It gives the permeability to your cells so that they can be able to the right nutrients and remove the waste. On the fruits and the vegetables, we have carotenoid complex. This is a wonderful product that boosts your immune system. If you take carotenoid complex in only 20 days, it's going to boost your immune system by 37%. That is wonderful because we have not seen other products in the market that can do this. Actually, during the Corona period, this product was the one that was on demand. It was actually getting on the shelf like nothing. It was a hot cake that we can say. So on the proteins, we have the salmon oil plus, which is purely from salmon fish, the ones which are very, very pure from the cold seas. And this one helps to reduce also the inflammation in your system. And most diseases are inflammation, which are in our bodies, the headaches, the stomach aches, and all that. And even arthritis and all joint pains, all those are inflammation. If you take salmon oil in 8 weeks, it's going to reduce inflammation in your body by 68%. So it's a wonderful, wonderful product. It also works on your circulatory system. It also works on your mental capabilities. It is a wonderful product. It lubricates your joints and all that. So with the fats and sugar, we have the multi, which helps you to get the traces of sugars and fats and all those other minerals that we need. And those 4 products are put into a sachet, and that is sachets of that are put into a box we call the Pro Vitality. So when you take it with your inverted triangle, you're going to have your triangle now on the right side up. We have other products like the for weight management. You can see our gentleman here, when he was not using our products, he was very dull, very gloomy, not knowing what to do, even having very low esteem. When you tell him to remove his shirt, he's wondering what is going to happen. But now he can even show you his muscles and everything after using our Neorive. and our New Life tea. They are wonderful, wonderful products. We have also Humble Alternatives. These ones, they work on our hormones. They work on the hormone level because our bodies are hormone-based. We have hormones for women, and for that matter, we have the feminine humble that helps our women to remain active and vibrant and without emotional fluctuations. Then they also help to alleviate or prevent the cancers which are mostly common in hormone-related issues. Those are like the fibroids, the cervical cancers, breast cancer, ovarian cancer, all those. Most of the cancers are hormonal related. Also for men, we have the masculine herbal, which is very good for us. It helps us to protect ourselves from even prostate issues, male malfunctions and all that. It makes you to have your vitality throughout the day. Any other time, it gives you your right position as a man. So we have respiratory herbal, which works on our respiratory system for those people who are having issues with the respiratory diseases like asthma, bronchitis, tuberculosis, and all that. It helps us to do that. Then aloe vera plus is a very good juice that helps in our digestion. It works on our digestive system. It helps to reduce the acidity in our system. For those who have acidity reflux, this is a wonderful product to use. Those who have ulcers, this is a wonderful product to use. It also boosts your immune system. We have also for children nutrition, and you know, when you base it right when the children are young, it gives them very good start in life, and they will grow to be very vibrant youth and even adults. So we have VitaGuards, that is like a detox or a protector. It boosts the immune system. We have the Vita Squares. Those are for the vitamins and minerals that they need each and every day. And then the salmon oil works on their cognitive abilities. They're able to remember things quickly. They're able to identify things very fast and even memorize things fast enough. We have the Requivite for those who are not able to chew or swallow tablets. They can take it. It's a liquid form. And also that one can be used for the elderly people who are a bit sickly and maybe they are not able to swallow. That is very, very, very good. We have our home care, golden home care range. This is for cleaning our environment, cleaning our houses. You know, your health is also directly related to the environment that you live in. If you live in a dirty environment, actually you're going to be sickly every other time. If you live in a very healthy and very clean environment, you remain very vibrant and even a happy person. So we have the likes of LDC, and these products are very economical because they are concentrated. We give you a concentrate, you go and dilute and use. The one that you dilute is the one that you use. So it is very, very economical. You take one and you get quite a big amount from it. So the LDC is a wonderful product that you use in cleaning every other thing in your home, be it washing the utensils, washing your vegetables and fruits, washing your meat, washing anything that you need to clean. You use LDC. They are natural products, but scientifically done to help us to clean our environment. If you have stubborn stains in your rooms, in your washrooms, in your toilets, you use Super 10. Also for those rusty metals, you can use Super 10 to remove that. In your kitchen where the soot is so much, in the ovens where the oil is too much, you use the Super 10 to do that. G1 is a wonderful product that helps you to wash your clothes very, very fast because you just need to soak, leave it for about 2-3 hours, then you come and rinse without even doing so much. You have all those products that help you. Care is a wonderful disinfectant that will help you and doesn't have a smelly whatever. It's not smelly, so it don't irritate you. So we have also the age-defined product, the organic nutrients. These are one of the wonderful range of products that makes you look younger for longer because our skin needs a lot of care, and our skin being our first line of defense and the largest organ in our system, we need to take care of it. Many people, if you want to know how old they are, you look at their skin, you'll be able to know how old they are, because if they don't take care of their skin, they will look very, very old. But there are those who are old and they use these products and you cannot guess their age. They will confuse you for sure. So we also have Farm Care range. This is a wonderful product that we have here. It's called Super Grow. Super Grow helped to multiply your yields, and it acts as a sticker, service sand, and all that. It helps to make the water wetter, so that it can be able to penetrate the ground more. And when it does that, when you do that, you are going to let your plants take a lot of nutrients with them. We have so many other products with us, but for now we were just talking about a few of them because I want us to see how from these products we can be able to do money issues. How do we generate money from this? When we are talking about financial issues, we are talking of the ability for each and every one of us to be able to take care of their financial needs. And this is driven by the dreams that we have. If we have dreams, those dreams are the one that drives us to get to know how to generate money. But there are those people who are just satisfied with whatever they have, and that is okay for them. But we want now to look for people who are hungry for success, people who have dreams to have a lot of money, dreams to drive the best cars in the world, dreams to travel the wildest and the most beautiful destinations in the world, and the dream to own the most beautiful houses in the beaches, anywhere, countryside, near the mountains, and all that. Those are the people. But you have to ask yourself, if you are a dreamer and you are dreaming to own all these things, whatever you're doing today, if you continue doing it for the rest of your life or for the continuous near future, will it be able to handle or to enable you to realize your dreams? Because you have people who are in different quarters of this cash flow quadrant. And we have the left-hand side and the right-hand side. On the left-hand side, we have the employees and the self-employed people. These people are good because they get their day-to-day bread, but they don't have enough to save to be able to handle their dreams or to realize their dreams. But you have on the right-hand side, the big business builders and investors. Those are people who are no longer looking to get their daily bread, but they are managing a lot of resources. So I know most of us, even if I don't ask you a question, you tell me I want to jump over and become a big business builder. But how do you do that? And that is why we have specifically called you here, to show you a very simple and a smart way of doing it without rubbing feathers and without even causing harm to anyone and even to yourself, without going so deep into your pocket to look for a lot of money to become a big business builder, or to look for a lot of money to become an investor. What we want you to do, we want you to just employ our strategy, the Neolife product and Superstar strategy, and you will become an instant entrepreneur. This is where you start to earn extra income when you're working on just spare time or part-time, or you can even decide to work on this opportunity full-time. You start earning additional income. Then you also earn residual income. This is money that comes to you whether you work or not. After you establish this opportunity, you're going to see that that is something that can become a reality. Then you become your own boss, somebody who is not being controlled by anyone. And this is what we dream. All people dream to become people who are independent, people who are going to govern their own time. So we also want you to incur a very low risk. We don't want you to get into a big risk where you put a lot of money and you wait for a lot of time to recover that money. We're also giving you a platform to be able to use a digital office, which we call the back office, to enable you to market your product, to access the website, and even know so many things about the training and all that. The incentives we are also to give you for travel, cash incentives, and all that. Then we have a very vibrant community, a very transformative one that is going to hold your hand and lead you in the right direction. In the normal conventional businesses, you don't have people who show you the way. They actually step on you to get the best they can. And then we are on a mission to end the trade of poor health and financial stress. So if you're ready, you're going to just join or partner with this company called Neolife, with just paying amount of about 10,000 Kenya shilling, which is approximately 100 US dollars. And you start now the journey to success. When we pay that, we are going to give you back that money in form of several things. on this is in the business kit. In this business kit, we have the international license. We said we're in 57 different countries. You're allowed to do business in all those countries when you register with that 10,000 Kenya shillings. Then you have a lot of literature material to enable you to know what has been happening in the company, the products that we have, the scientific advisory board, all those things you are able to understand. Then the website is given for you for free. Whatever the company is using, they give you, and you are able to customize it for your own good. Then the profitability we talked about, this product, a wonderful product that will enable you to bridge all those dietary gaps, is given to you for free. I usually tell people that this product, if you're buying without being a registered member, you buy it for about 7,000 Kenya shillings. But now here, when you register with only 10,000 Kenya shillings, you are given this for free in addition to all the other things that you have been given. And then you are given something we call points. Because of different currencies in the different countries that we have a standardization system we call point value system. So we are given 36 points, and those points, they are talking about money. We are talking about money. Points are money. So whenever you see yourself given points, you're being given money. So you're being given a free product, free money, free international license, free literature material, free website, and then it's delivered for you for free to you wherever you are in the country. And then we just tell you to do things, some simple things. One of which is now you start to use the product. We call them basic daily success habits. You start now to use the product. You have registered and you have become a partner with Neorive. And Neorive has products that we need in our day-to-day activities. We have the home care range, we have the healthcare range, we have the shampoos, we have the lotions, we have the detergents. Now you don't need to go and now start promoting other shops, whereas you have opened your own shop. So start using your own products. And when you use them, you earn points. So you start earning money immediately. So then you start to share. And when you share the product with others. And the same will give you points and also a profit because you are discounted when you're registered as a distributor. Then you share the opportunity which will give you more points. And we have said points is money. So the third thing that you do is you attend training religiously, because in anything that you do in life, you have to acquire knowledge. So here you come and gain skills and personal development. And this will help you to build your business. So when you do that, you use the products and you start sharing, you'll see that in a very short time, you start to grow. And you grow by just accumulating points. In a month, you can start by accumulating about 500 points, and we will call you a manager. A manager now will start to earn between 2,500 to about 5,000 Kenya shillings, which is in bonuses. Here we are not talking about the profit. We are not talking about any other incentive. We are talking about bonus only. There are so many other ways of. So we are just capitalizing on that part only now. So the second month, if you introduce about 3 people, let's say you introduce Mary, Peter, and Joe, and showed them how to become a manager like the way you became last month, you are going to become something we call a senior manager or an executive manager. In this way, if your team gives you 1,000 points, we call you a senior manager. And you're going to earn between 5,000 to 25,000 Kenya shillings in a month. But if you look at that setup that you have now with 3 managers, it can easily give you 2,000 points. And then we'll call you an executive manager. Executive manager will take home in a given month between 25,000 Kenya shillings to 50,000 Kenya shillings. This is a wonderful, wonderful income. You can never see this in employment. In the third month, and that's why we are calling it basic 3 model, in 3 months to director, you qualify those people to become just a senior manager. If they become a senior manager, you find that your team will have about 4,000 points. And the setup that you have now is very easy for your team to even get more than 10,000 points. But for the matter of demonstration, we are just talking of the lowest point here. We're talking of 4,000 points. 4,000 points make you to become a director. And we say life starts in director here because that's where you start to enjoy lifestyle. You started locally, but it will quickly generate into an international one. So here you start to visit the local 5-star hotels here in Kenya, the likes of Movenpick, the likes of Kempinski Verarosa, the Mara Sereni, all those, White Sands, and all the others. And you are taking home between 50,000 to about 100,000 in a month. And this is how it goes. You have seen, you go all the way to director by just showing others how to become. So if you show another person how to become a director like you'll be called a Sapphire director. And this is where now World Team Travel starts. As a Sapphire director, you earn between 100,000 to about 200,000 Kenya shillings. And you are entitled to one international trip in a year, a fully paid by the company, your partner Neora, fully paid trip, 1 year. Then you have, if you have 3 directors in your team, we call you a Ruby director. Ruby director is a person who earns about 200 to about 500,000 Kenya shillings in a month, and you're entitled to about 2 international trips in a year. And then if you have 6 directors, we are going to call you a president team member. President team member is a very prestigious level because here you start to enjoy 3 international trips in a year. And you're taking home in excess of 500,000 Kenya shillings. It goes all the way to above $1 million because we have people in our team who are going to do that. So our guests, we are calling you to this so that you can be able to work smart. Here, you're not doing anything else. You're just sharing and using the product. We are not even talked about selling the product. So take my word, we have not called you here to become a salesperson. We have called you here to see an opportunity in what we have. So take it as it is, and you're going to see great results. We have people who have taken this opportunity, and tonight we are privileged to have our extension, our superstars in the US with us. And we are graced with our Sapphire directors, who is an upcoming Ruby. I don't know whether Josephine is in the call. If Josephine, you're in the call, you can just talk to us, grace the meeting for us, because I want our guests to know that this is a business that is working for each and everyone from across the world. If you can hear me, just take it away.
Unmute.
Just unmute yourself, Josephine. Please unmute yourself.
I am so sorry. Thank you so much. And I'm so excited to be here with you all today. I'll start by saying thank you, Pierre Rose and Josephine, for inviting me. And I'll start by sharing my story. And thank you for the wonderful, wonderful presentation that you have done today. It was amazing. First of all, for those who are new here, our guest, and also our distributors and our readers, thank you all for being here. My name is Josephine Marangu, and I'm making this call from US today. I'm born and raised in Kenya, just like any one of you. So I'm a Kenyan, and I embrace that. I've been in New Life for the last 3 years, but before New Life, I was working in healthcare industry as a healthcare professional specialized with as a respiratory therapist, where I was taking care of very sick patients in ICU setting. That there was no day that would end without me seeing an dead person. That's how my life was. Never did I know I would also have the same challenges. Because what happened as I used to work, I started being constantly exposed to a lot of chemicals that I became allergic to, the cleaners. And as I continued to get a lot of attacks, I had to separate with my employer in 2014 because nobody could let me work when I'm having more than 3 attacks a day, because finally I got diagnosed with asthma. And as I continued also to get high doses of steroids, I also got diabetes. So my main why of joining was to improve my health. So when I left my job, my life was very, very difficult, financially, physically, and emotionally. So I shared this with my own sister, Sapphire, Eunice Marangu in Kenya, during a funeral for my brother that I had come to attend. And for her looking at me, I think she was thinking this is the next person to go. But God has a plan for me, because I used to pray every day. And I remember her telling me, Josephine, you will be well. But thank God, I was very skeptical at first, because coming from the market that I came from with a lot of supplementations, which actually I was taking, I tried all companies, but nothing worked for me. So I was very skeptical and very reluctant. But Eunice, knowing the power of the New Life nutrition, because she had used for herself and her son, who also had problems, allergic and attacks like me. When I came back in the city, she actually she called me one day and said, I bought you products. Somebody will call you from New Life. And I'm like, you didn't have to buy for me. And guess what? When she bought 3NN and Herbal Respiratory. Those 2 products changed my life. When I took them, I was taking nebulizer every 2 hours. I could not even stay in countryside for more than 3 days, because my doctor would always advise me, please stay near the hospital, because of the frequent attacks that I used to have. I used even to carry the EpiPen that I can inject myself if I get an attack and run to the hospital. So my life was really miserable. So after using those 2 products for 3 days, I stopped taking the nebulizer. And up to today, I've never used that nebulizer. Then on top of that, I developed a lot of problems. And when I came back here, I decided to get started. I got started, and I, of course, was able to order myself other products that Harun has just shown there. New Life Shake and Pro Vitality, and then, of course, the 3NN and Herbal Respiratory and other problems, because at the time I also developed arthritis and osteoporosis. So you can imagine how my life was. It was miserable. And when I look back, I say, if my sister never shared this opportunity and the nutrition with me, I don't know where my life would be. My why was to improve the health. I actually never wanted to hear anybody telling me about business. Why? Because when you are sick and somebody is telling you about business, you don't even want to hear. So that's why I always tell people today, identify the need. Because when you identify the need of a person, then you'll be able to address them fast. If it's about the product, address them. Give them time, even 1, 2, 3 weeks, but keep them emotionally connected and always check on them. And one day they will tell you, I'm feeling better. When they tell you that, then you come back and say, you know what? I can show you something that can improve that can help you buy those products without struggling. So for me, within that first month, I took those products for a whole month, actually 2 months without sharing with anyone. Because I took the ones she bought for me, and then when I joined, I took products for a whole month. I never shared with anybody, because I wanted to make sure that what I'm sharing is really genuine. And then within that first month, I got a check of $17, just by my own products. And then that's when something came, and then I'm like, I was told there is some business here. So I went back and looked at my kit and went through everything. And I started sharing with everybody that I knew would benefit, my family, friends, and even anyone else. And I remember the first person I shared with here When I got $17, I called her as the Sapphire Rachel in Canada, and I said, Rachel, I think there is some business here. Let's use the products and then we look at this business. So together we started this journey. And that's how we formed our blessing, you all know. And with that, all we knew was to share with others. And for me, because I was not even talking to people. When I was sick, I was coughing nonstop. Everybody who would call me, I would call people excited, and everybody would ask, how come today you haven't told us you want to stop to get a glass of water? So that's where my business came. Because people, my former colleagues at work, everybody I talked to was ready to get started because everybody had some challenges, but they were not talking them out. But when they saw how my health and changed, everybody started joining. And then after that, after taking those products, when my health improved and started sharing, oh my God, within 4 months, I became a director. And now the whole team, we developed a director in Kenya at the time, and 2 directors under me. Within 6 months, I and my downline, we became Sapphire directors. Simply because our team in Kenya saw business before us. And when we started doing that, I was so amazed by what I saw. Not only did I improve my health, because when I realized there is some business that I can improve my finances as well, I said, why not? And I started sharing with others. And then what really also attracted me is to know this is a company that was there over 15 years, for over 50 years, just like Haroon shared. And I said, this seems to be a genuine company. And when the products worked for me, the rest was speaking for itself, because people were, even as I talked to them, everybody was like, you look different, you look vibrant, you look happy. What is it that you have done? And then, of course, I start sharing my story. So in order to succeed, just like Haroon said, we have to use the products, because guess what? If you don't use the products, there is no way you'll share with others, because you'll be asked questions that you're not able to do. I started doing that. And when I started sharing the products with others, I also started reading a lot, like GoPro, and also that magazine, Look, Feel Better, so that I can understand more about the products that I never used. But let me tell you, I'm a product of product. Because of the many health challenges that I had, I use almost everything. The only thing I have not used is masculine album, because it's only for men. But I realized that when I continue sharing with others, that $17 continued to increase. And now I'm able to buy my products without any problem. I'm able to pay my bills. And I'm looking at a very bright future in your life, because that check has only continued to increase, even though sometimes we say our results are typical, because we really also have to work hard. And also developing leaders on the team. That is what has made our team grow, because I realize when you develop more leaders, then you have a sustainable business. So that's what I do every day. I train, and then I train for the team, and there was, of course, nursery team, and now I have some physical trainings going on there in Kenya, so that I can develop myself and I can develop my team. Within those 3 years, I'm being New Life, not only have I received my health, which is actually my greatest benefit. It's about the stories I hear from other people. I have so many people that call me every day with positive things to tell me about their health. I have an auntie who was on a wheelchair for 5 years. Now she walks, she does everything. And so many other people that have been changing my team. And through that, through building the leaders, through having the customers, because I realize customers grow our business. We have to have our customers. We have to move our products. And then we have also to get business partners. So I started doing that, at least sponsor 3 people every day. So we started doing that, and also educating the team on that. And that's why I'm seeing the growth in my team. And through that, I've seen a lot of, in 2021, after 1 year, I was recognized and the team #1 in North America, which was a very, very exciting moment for me because that was my first convention. I did not even know anything. Imagine you going for a convention, you are sitting there, and then you are even eating with these people you call your mentors, and nobody tells you anything. And then you hear yourself being called. And then my friends are like, did you know this? I said, no, I didn't know. So it was exciting moments because that's the time I was able even to meet with our CEO there the first time. Then we went for the first wound team, whereby I was also recognized there and given an impact award, because in that, when you become wound team here, everything is paid for you. You are given something like $5,000. And when you go there, even your room, you have somebody to attend you. Even when you leave, everything is, the bed is made, bed sheets are changed every day, everything is being replenished. Oh my God, it was a first-class treatment, my first wound team. And then the second one, last year, I was recognized #1 wound star. So I have received a lot of benefits, leadership bonuses, and bonuses that now every month, I am like somebody who is employed. You can imagine where New Life found me. When I talk about New Life every day, I wake up asking myself, who is the next person that I can talk to change their lives from poor health, and also change their lives and change their lifestyle, travel the world, and also reduce the financial stress. Because it's hard when we think about buying something. I'm always happy when Pieros and Josephine shares about how they started their life, and now looking at them. Josephine, and Pieros, I want to be like you. I'm just behind here, following your steps. And I know together we can change this world, live happier, healthier, and reverse that trend of poor health and financial stress. And thank you all. And thank you for listening to me. God bless you. And I'm happy to be in the Superstar team. Thank you.
Wow, wow, wonderful. Thank you very much. That's fantastic. Thank you, Josephine, for even agreeing to share your story with us. It is such a moving and a real story. People can connect to that, and we can see it for ourselves from even the expression that you have. We can see that it has really changed you. So we want to tell our guests that this is real. It's working for each and everyone. It doesn't matter what race, where you are, just come in. We are going to mentor you. You can see people, we value people here. We are going to hold you. We are going to mentor you, and we are going to let you rise to the heights that we have. Even a number of people like Josephine, even if we didn't know them, they are over far country from here, but we are able to connect and bring vibrancy in their lives. So this is going to happen to you even today if you agree to join hands with us and register and become a member of New Life. So to close our meeting, I want to welcome the one who has been mentioned many times, Dr. Josephine. He can share some words of wisdom with us and close the meeting for us. If you can hear me, take it away.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Aaron. And congratulations, Josephine, for a wonderful testimony. We've seen you join and take up the business and grow. And this is just an assurance to every single person that it is possible, it is doable. And the team and our guests, I just want to take a few minutes to close the meeting. As introduced by Aaron there, Kariuki Josphat is my name. I've been around here for the last 13 years, married to Pieros, a church teacher also in this call, blessed with 4 children. And we warmly, warmly welcome every single person here into Superstars team. We are committed to mentor everyone who has the desire to change their lives and, change the world together with us. So feel most welcome and come as you are. Don't bother with, oh, I've not done business before. I don't know how to talk to people. We train you on all these things, and you'll end up enjoying all the benefits that we've talked about here. Now, I was a full-time lecturer in the university, precisely Catholic University of Eastern Africa here in Nairobi. My wife, Pierre, also was a high school teacher, teaching physics and mathematics. And today we are both our own bosses. We fired our bosses because this opportunity empowered us in ways that we never ever dreamt of. We came in with nothing, and within a short time we had built a huge business that has taken care of our needs. And perhaps I can take just 2-3 minutes to show you what can happen. Remember, everyone starts down here. And this is where we started with Pieros on 17th of July, 2010. It took us only 2 years, 11 months to build a business up to president team level. That shows you possibilities. They can tell everyone here, listen to me. You are a president team member. It's only that perhaps you didn't know, and it's a question of time. At times it's good to just try out things and see how far you would have gone. Other than you fail to join and you'll be saying, perhaps, maybe, I would have done it like Harold, like Josephine, like Josephat, and others here. And look at this. We are moving from ordinary to extraordinary by taking just one step, that is starting the business. This is me before the business. I was paying rent. I didn't have a home here in Nairobi. I was not driving. But look at shortly after starting the business. This is my second home in Nairobi. This is not first, second, third car. It's actually the latest shape of Land Cruiser. Gentlemen in the room, I know this is what we all want to drive. And that's my family there. Look at the house where my wife was brought up. Who would even have said that something good can come out of such a house? I mean, you can see now the house that we built for my in-laws. It's good to have some money. And sometimes you have the desires, but not the ability. And in this call, we are just empowering each one of us with that ability to do what you want to do in this life. And you are joining the best team. We've been awarded #1 president team member for many, many years. And that is congratulations to all the superstars team in the call. And those who want to travel around the world, enjoy lifestyle, look at this. When you become a director in the team, we take you to these 5-star hotels and we pay everything you enjoy for free. Who doesn't want to build a business with fun and excitement and lifestyle? This is not like employment where your boss just wants to use you and suck every energy from you so that you can help them achieve their dreams and you share viewers. Here we have fun. Sapphire directors, we take them to Windsor and so on and so forth. Ruby directors, that's why we take you. When you become a Ruby director, Santon Sun Hotel, pure gold coated hotel in Johannesburg. 2012, we were in Victoria Falls in Zambia. I can see many leaders in this call from Zambia, likes of Irene, Trust and others. And then we went to Dubai, Grand Hyatt Hotel. Look at the kind of hotels the company takes you to. Everything paid for by the company. We went to climb to the top of the tallest building. That is Burj Khalifa. You can see it there. Then we went to Obai. It's an island in Indian Ocean in South Africa. Then we went to Cape Town, climbing Table Mountains, using the cable cars, you know, very exciting experience, seeing the end of Africa where that very end, Cape of Good Hope, with all these leaders in superstars team likes of, you know, Lydia Mwesa and many others. Then we went to Abu Dhabi, you know, Dubai again, Abu Dhabi, seeing the Ferrari world, the Yas Water world, the biggest mosque in the world. You want to enjoy this life when you are here on earth, not in heaven. Please, don't struggle here on earth with the hope of enjoying in heaven. Practice here and continue in heaven. Look at the kind of hotels that the company treats us in. 5-star hotels. This is a 7-star hotel. Then we went to Mauritius the second time. We went to Mexico, Los Cabos, 22 hours flight from here, Nairobi. We went to Abu Dhabi again, even with my own biological father there, leaders like Okech Florence and Orao and many others. And lots of cash incentives. Our presenter Harold mentioned that there are cash incentives. This is not a monthly bonus. It is on top of the monthly bonus you are given a token of appreciation. And now next year we are on our way to Mauritius in the month of May. You could join us today. Listen to this, you could join us today. If you don't allow doubt and fear of the unknown and unbelief to stand between you and your success, you could join us today. We mentor you, and in May next year, we'll be in that same flight, headed to Mauritius. If I were you, I would chat down there, amen, I'll be in that plane. And there's power in the tongue. You confess, you possess. And when you become a director, you join us in this kind of lifestyle. Here in Nairobi, we have this event coming on 9th of September. Members, you know this. Just make sure you qualify for this full day lifestyle in a 5-star hotel or restaurant in Emara here in Nairobi. Everything paid by us as the team leaders. We don't care how many hundreds will qualify for this. We will pay for you. From morning, everything, breakfast, lunch, and all the way to evening, everything will be paid for. Just get started. Don't procrastinate. The worst disease I have seen in this century is the disease called procrastination, saying I will one day, and you end up never doing. By the way, the longer you take before you start doing what you should do, the higher the odds that you'll never start. Pay directly to the company through the PayBill number. Those who are in Kenya, 985650. Account, you put your national ID, put 10,000 Kenya shillings, around $100 US, and that will change your life for good. My parting shot is this. Of course, if you're not in Kenya, the person who invited you, they will guide you on how you get started. But my parting shot is this, that 1 year from today, everyone in this call will do one of the following two things. Either you will appreciate yourself and congratulate yourself, you pat yourself on the shoulder and say, well done, congratulations, because on 24th of June 2023, you said yes to the opportunity. And here you are 1 year from today, enjoying life, changing life in a big way, giving your family the best life ever possible. You know, but another option and possibility is saying, I wish I started the business 1 year ago. By then, nothing much has changed. For things to change, you have to change and do things different. Our children are today in international schools just because we said yes to the opportunity. Driving those machines you have seen. Now in our 4th passport, having traveled around the world free of charge. What is your story? 1 year, 2 years, 10 years from today. May God help you to make that decision that will be remembered even when you are long gone. Financial freedom is your portion. Time freedom is your portion if you say yes to the opportunity. Superstars team welcomes you with both hearts. We walk this journey together, and you'll never regret. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless your families. Now turn to the person who invited you, and they will guide you on how you get started. Bye-bye for now. Let's be meeting in the beaches of the world if you'll be there to be met. Bye-bye for now.